My beauty, my style, self-growth, my way. The vibes of this wig, I am just obsessed. It is a 22-inch water wave. Y'all know I don't want to waste any time, so let's go ahead and jump right into how I achieved this look and how we did this install on today. So this is the hair straight out of the box. Y'all should already know by now. This is a LUVME sponsorship, okay? Like, I love me some LUVME, and apparently they love me too because they have been keeping your girl working. But shouts out to them for sponsoring today's video. But this is a 5x5 unit. So we've got the 5x5 lace. I don't know if y'all paid attention, but the knots are actually already bleached. And baby, I went to the store and everything, got my BW powder and all of that. And I looked at the wig, I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna waste time bleaching the knots if I don't necessarily have to. Like, that would be a waste. But I think the construction of the wig is amazing. It definitely has the security on there, like we always know. It has the clips. Some people like clips, some people don't, but you know, it is what it is. So we are going to get into a plucking tutorial. This is a very beginner-friendly plucking tutorial. If you don't want to watch the plucking part and you're already a master at it, kudos to you, and you can skip to the timestamp that is on the screen as far as the install process. But I just wanted to take a little bit of time and show you how I customized my lace front on this 5x5 closure for this install. So when it comes to plucking, I like to start back on the wig. These are the tweezers that I got from the dollar store. Please let me let y'all know something, okay? Please get some good tweezers. These dollar tweezers was not worth it, but we had to make it work because that's just what I had at the time, and I was not about to go back out to the store. So make sure you have a good set of tweezers. But you want to start back. So it's a 5x5. I started about 2 inches back on my wig to start thinning it out a little bit. Pluck a line, skip a line. I know if you've watched any kind of plucking tutorial, then you know you have to pluck a line and skip a line. Everything about plucking is visual, okay? So there's no like exact map to it. Like, you can't get every single strand the same exact way every single time. You just have to eyeball it and keep in your head, pluck a line, skip a line. So you pluck in one area by pulling those hairs out, like pull the whole knot out. Don't just pull the hair strand. Pull that knot out, skip a line or skip a little space, and then pluck again. So you want to, it's a very repetitive thing. Obviously, we all know that if you've done any kind of wig install or used any kind of lace front, anything like that, it's a very repetitive process. The reason I'm starting back is because I am tweezer happy, okay? I'm going to tell you the truth. I will overpluck a closure or a frontal very quickly. So in order to avoid that, I'm going to start back. So like I said, this unit is a 5x5. I started about 2 inches back. So the point of having the white napkin on your mannequin head is so it'll help you see. If you notice now, I can kind of see the layers that I plucked underneath before I grab that second layer and move my way forward. I can see now where the spacing is on that back row that I've already plucked. So I still want to keep that same motion, pluck a line, skip a line. So the spaces that are already there from the previous layer, I'm able to see where those spaces are and pluck on an opposite side of where those are. You don't want to pluck in the same spot because you will eventually have some kind of balding in that area if you pluck it too many times on each layer that you're working with. Because I am so tweezer happy. The very front row of hair, I'm leaving enough to cover up my mistakes, plus enough to have baby hairs. So that's why I have a generous amount left out in that very front row, but I'm doing the same repetitive thing as I'm getting closer, plucking a line, skipping a line, making sure that I'm paying attention to the row that's underneath. That way I don't pluck in the same areas. So obviously, if you do have one spot that you might have thinned out a little bit more, it's okay. If you leave that front layer of hair out, the way that you need to, it'll kind of hide wherever your mistakes are. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but on the right-hand side, I got a little tweezer happy, and it's thinned out just slightly more than the left side is, but it's okay because, like I said, I'll have enough hair to kind of cover it up. And then once I get it on my hair and blend it in with my makeup and everything, it'll actually be seamless and you won't be able to see. Please, please, please do not pluck away the front of the hairline on a wig. I can tell you guys from experience, do not pluck that very front row out. You want to leave that row there and start to pluck the skip a line and, you know, so forth, so on that we've been talking about. You want to do that process on the very front row, but do not pluck away that hairline. I have done it before and I have literally wasted $150 on a wig because I made the mistake and I plucked way too much hair on the front of the hairline. The hairline that is on the wig right now is a map. And you want to keep that map, okay? Now, if you need to take the wig off of the wig stand and pluck it some more once you have it on your head, that's fine. But you never, ever, ever want to pluck that front hairline out. Take it from experience. I'm trying to save you some money, okay? All right, here's our favorite part of the process. It is the install process. I have decided to go ahead and do the ball cap method, and I'm about to show y'all how lazy I did the ball cap, because remember, this is a 5x5 and it is very, very, very pointless to do a full ball cap method for a 5x5 section. So all I did was sprayed enough spray in the area. I knew I was doing the middle part, obviously. So I sprayed enough spray just in the middle to do the ball cap method. So I took my spray. I think I used some Eben lace spray or something like that. But I went ahead and sprayed that area, blow dried it in place. So after I blow dried it, I cut it like I normally would my ball cap method. And instead of cutting and leaving the areas on the outside, I kind of just trimmed them off with the scissors. I know that's like the laziest method ever, but like I said, it would be pointless. So what I'm doing right now is I'm trying on the wig to see how much more excess of that cap that I need to cut off. So I just measured it out with the wig. I went ahead and trimmed off the rest of it, and that's how I knew how much to leave out on my ball cap method. So before I glue everything down, I want to try this wig on one more time to make sure all of that excess cap was off of there, and it was. So we're good to go. I went ahead and colored in my ball cap with my foundation color, and then I went ahead and glued down like my regular process of installing. So I only did 2 layers of glue. Honestly, I would only do 3 if I was doing a full like frontal 13x4. I'm about to get myself confused. 13x4 frontal or 13x6, I would do 3 layers of glue, but that was unnecessary. It's a 5x5, 2 is more than enough. So I'm just taking my rat tail comb and my finger, kind of just pushing the lace in place, making sure that it's nice and secure. And I went ahead and threw on my band. My band actually came in my wig box with my LUVME package, my little care package. Anyway, I'm taking my wax stick while my lace is melting in, and also taking my hot comb just because I want to have a super flat part. Sometimes I will burn myself, y'all. Like, that's how flat I try to get my wigs, because sometimes I don't braid my hair down like small enough. So I just want to make sure it's super flat. Cutting my lace right here, obviously with the scissors and using my razor, just kind of make sure everything is trimmed off. I'll go ahead and get a close up. Like, y'all see how this hairline turned out, y'all. Y'all see what I was saying? So because I left that extra additional hair and I didn't pluck anything else on the front of that hairline, it's looking very natural. So we're excited about that. I am just taking a wet cloth. Sometimes I use a wet cloth, or I'll put just a dab of alcohol on there just to kind of clean off some of that residue. I don't know why. Even I could put the slightest amount of glue and still have a little bit of residue. So I always take just a little bit of a rag to clear it off. After I slick down the areas of baby hair that I know I want to leave out, I'm just going to tie my hair up one last time. As y'all can see, I'm using my regular size flat irons, and that is because I don't have the small flat irons right now. So I cut my baby hairs just a little bit longer so I could curl it. And then once I curled it, I went back and I trimmed it in just a little bit more. Like I said, I was not about to cut those baby hairs super short and then burn my forehead. We're not doing that. I'm going to take the same brush that I applied that makeup on my ball cap with, and I'm just going to get in those areas. Like y'all see, I got the pushback look going on today. So because those areas are out and exposed, I want to take my makeup brush and clean a lot of those areas. On this left-hand side, you may notice that there is like a little white residue still. I still had little pieces of glue, so I did have to clean that off camera with a little bit more alcohol, but we got it all set. I put a little bit of mousse in this hair. Do y'all see how the water wave on this wig just revitalized just like that? Like, and I put just the smallest amount of mousse, and the waves came back. And I did wash this wig, mind y'all. Like, I have a super sensitive scalp, and I always wash my wigs before I put them on, but instantly put that mousse on there and the water waves came right back. And y'all know I had to do a full face glam. Like, it just wasn't gonna serve unless I did the full face glam to wrap up the look. I absolutely love this wig. It is definitely giving me boho vacation vibes. Like, I'm sorry, I had to catch my breath. Woo! I put on this two-piece outfit. It was like nice and flowy, just how the hair was, because I just felt like I was on the beach somewhere, y'all. But these are the vibes. I am in love. So I don't know if y'all can tell from that montage, but I'm feeling myself. I am feeling myself. I am absolutely in love with this wig. The curl that you see now is even after washing the wig. And all I did was put a little bit of mousse on there and the curls came right back. So the wave definitely holds once you give the hair a good wash. The install process, I mean, y'all see it's laid. It's laid. Like, and I'm not even an expert with laying lace wigs and stuff, but I'm getting there. Like, you know, the hair is fire. I mean, give myself a pat on the back. Super full. The hair is luxurious. It is full all the way from the roots to the end, so you don't get them little scraggly ends of hair towards the bottom. Like, it is full all the way down, okay? So hands down, I mean, it's giving me vacation vibes. Like, I feel like I want to go to Jamaica tomorrow instead of Jamaica in freaking November. I had to put on a loose like boho outfit to go with it. Like, baby, we are creating a whole vibe today, okay? Shouts out again to LUVME Hair for sponsoring today's video. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this unit and to show you guys how the unit turned out. I will have a coupon code in the description box as well, so you can get some money off. You know, I'm gonna have to save y'all a few little dollars, you know what I'm saying? If you have been here before, baby, you already know, but if you have not, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below, baby, and also make sure that you are hitting that notification bell as well so you can see when the videos are going up on my channel. Again, love you guys so much. Until next time, bye.